This service access code accepted. You are the only participant. To start this conference is being recorded. All callers are muted and they can unmute themselves.
basic bedside standards, the nightstand, remote, alarm clock. But now there's a new addition in some 45,000 rooms nationwide. Next to the Gideon Bible, the Hindu Gita.
The Bhagavad Gita is one of the most famous books in the world. It's a Sanskrit writing from India, but it's revered by Dr. Martin Luther King was a big fan. Henry David Thoreau. Hari. Welcome, everyone. All of you here for the first time, we give you a warm welcome. Thank you for coming. This is ISKCON of Silicon Valley, and here we're following the tradition of Shruti, which means sacred sound. Sound vibration is what, according to the Vedas, has formed the universe. Sound vibration directs us in life. If you're going to build a skyscraper building, it begins with sound vibration. Someone comes up with the idea and then vocalizes it, and all the other paraphernalia necessary to build comes into place by sound vibration. Everything moves by mantra. And there's a different kind of sound which is passed down to us from the spiritual world through the ancient Vedas, the eternal Vedas. And the system of vibrating that sound, especially from the Bhagavad Gita, and in the form of mantra, very specifically we chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, which is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One will experience for oneself a change of heart and mind. Purification takes place. Spiritual intelligence comes into one's consciousness. And so we're going to begin tonight with this process of chanting Hare Krishna. I'll start with a couple of prayers, invocation prayers, and then we'll chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra for about 15 minutes. And after that, I'm going to talk about the Bhagavad Gita, because we're celebrating all month long the appearance of Bhagavad Gita, which is the day that Krishna spoke to Arjuna. This, the immortal words which are encompassed in this book, the Bhagavad Gita, which we distribute everywhere, and which today all over the world people are sharing with others in all different countries and many different languages. Namo Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai. Govinda Jai Jai, Gopala Jai Jai. Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare Govinda Jaya Jaya. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. First, I'm going to say a prayer in Sanskrit, which is an ancient prayer from the Vedas. And the translation of the prayer is that I was born into darkness and ignorance, but my spiritual teacher has opened my eyes with the torch of knowledge, and I offer my respectful obeisances to him. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Dena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. And tonight we are celebrating what we call Gita Jayanti. So Jayanti means the birth or appearance of something or someone. Someone. Things aren't born, but living entities, conscious entities are born. And Gita means song, so we refer to the Bhagavad Gita affectionately as the Gita. And Bhagavad is a name for God, in that Bhagavan is the supreme and all opulent person from whom everything else has emanated. Bhagavan means the source, the divine source of everything and everyone. And the Vedas teach that that divine source is perfectly complete. Om Purnam Adak Purnam Idam Purnat Purnam Udachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishite. That even though everything emanates from him, he's not diminished at all. And all the energy and units that emanate from him are also complete in themselves. They have a complete arrangement. For instance, if we look around Mountain View, we'll see arrangements of little ecosystems everywhere. For instance, a tree is a good example. Even a tree is inconceivable because no one can even count how many leaves are on one tree. And how the tree produces fruits and flowers and maintains many other living entities and so forth. So from Bhagavan emanate universes, and he also sustains the entire spiritual world. And he also comes into this world at intervals specifically to give us information about the spiritual world. Because there is a demarcation. There is a difference. There's the material world and the spiritual world. And Krishna gives that the definition of the material world as containing earth, water, fire, air, ether, mind, intelligence, and ego. These are separated or material elements. And above that, there is a superior energy, which is the soul. And then there's a supreme soul. And when Krishna comes, he speaks about himself. And he gives instructions how we can live in this world and be productive and at the same time make spiritual advancement. Does that sound like a good idea? Yes. It's balanced. It's balanced. There's also what is called in the Vedas, we've heard of karma before. Everyone's heard of karma. Because if you ask anyone on a street corner, what does karma mean? What will they say generally? 80% of the time. Yes? Something like that, but there's a saying in America, what goes around? See, that's made it to Mountain View. What goes around comes around. Everyone has some kind of an idea of karma. There's some laws in this universe. If someone doesn't believe in laws, they can try driving home on the wrong side of the road and see what happens. But there are strict laws, and we're subject to them. We're under control in many different ways. And there is an order to things, and Krishna explains how it works. And he's also not a religious fanatic. He's not condemning anyone for making a wrong move, but he's giving information about how we can purposefully and with free will make the right move. And we can elevate ourselves materially even, because there are better situations in the material world. We can also become degraded by our activities which are not in accord with the laws of nature. And we can also leave this material world altogether. So there are several choices. And if we don't know about the choices, we can't make them. So when Krishna speaks the Bhagavad Gita, he explains how the material nature works. And it's in a setting that is profound. It's on a battlefield. And Arjuna is a renowned warrior, but he loses his composure at the last moment and doesn't want to fight, which is not characteristic and is also an abandonment of his duty. After all, nobody wants a nonviolent policeman, or no one wants a violent priest either. When there's some violence, then you call a policeman. He needs to respond in such a way. He has to do his duty. He can't just give it up. So Arjuna is about to do his duty, and then he says, I changed my mind. I think I'll pick a life of just going off to the forest, and I won't do this. Maybe that's a better idea. So Krishna talks to him about performing his duty and at the same time making advancement spiritually. And he's not just speaking to Arjuna, but he's speaking to everyone. And the first chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, which is called Vishad Yoga, means the yoga of despair. Has anyone here ever felt despair in their life? I see one child raising their hand. Okay, 2, 3. Just want to make sure it's not just me. Despair comes to everyone at one point or another. And Arjuna makes a profound statement when he's talking to Krishna. He said, I'm trying to do one thing and I'm getting the opposite result. Does that sound familiar to anyone? I was reading recently, the stock market in the last few days has been dropping precipitously. And you know the reason? Good news. Because there's too much good news. There's good economic news coming in. And therefore the stock market dropped. I could get into the details, but it's an inverse relationship. The good financial news came, so everyone was afraid that the federal government's going to raise interest rates again. So therefore, it goes down. And I was thinking of this verse in the Bhagavad Gita where Arjuna said, seems like whatever I do, the opposite thing happens to me. Good news comes, everyone loses their money. And there are opposites everywhere we look in this material world. And finally, Arjuna surrenders to Krishna and he asks him, please just instruct me how to deal with all these reversals of fortune and the situation that I'm in. And Krishna speaks the Bhagavad Gita. This is the song of God. So who knows better, me or God? That would be my bet also. And anyone who reads the Bhagavad Gita can experience for themselves a refreshing change of consciousness. We see throughout history people have read the Bhagavad Gita and felt inspired in a way they've never been inspired before. And this is a hallmark of actual spiritual practice, bona fide spiritual practice. It means that you can experience it for yourself. It's not just theoretical. Just as when a hungry person eats food, he or she feels satisfaction, nourishment, and the hunger goes away. And no one has to come and give you a certificate and say, now you're becoming satisfied. So Krishna first tells Arjuna that you're worrying about a situation from the wrong point of view because you're worrying about the body. Arjuna has given many good arguments in the first chapter of the Bhagavad Gita about how the war will affect the society and everybody in it. And Krishna says, Asochan anvasochastam pragnavaram chabhashashe gatasun agatasunscha nanu panditas nanu sochita panditaha. That you're lamenting for those things which are not meant to be lamented for. And it sounds like you're speaking learned words, but actually you're fool number one. Because you've missed an important fact, and that is that you're not the body. And he goes on to explain that the body is something temporary. We're just passing through this body. It's changing from youth to boyhood to old age. And then, he says, just as you've changed through these different phases of life, at the end, you'll take on another body. Now, not many people think about this. They don't make plans for where I'll be in my next life. People are making plans for how I'm going to pay my rent or how I'm going to deal with various stressful situations I'm undergoing. But hardly do people get a chance to think about where am I going in my next life? What is the next situation? And this is a kind of revelation for people in general. Although it sounds like simple, basic spiritual knowledge, most people in the world aren't thinking about this. They're not aware of the fact that they're different from the body. That the body's changing, but the consciousness, the soul, is eternal and is the same. And when this body's finished, the soul goes into another body. And there's a science behind it. It's not arbitrary. There's a way in which we are directing our own future according to our activities and the cultivation of consciousness we have in this life. And therefore, Krishna talks about how important it is for one to learn the process of yoga, and that is to fix one's mind on God. At the time of death, it's a very crucial time. Krishna says, Yang vapi smaran bhavam tajatyante kalevaram tam tam evaiti konteya sada tad bhava bhavita. Wherever your mind goes at the time of death, wherever your feelings are, you'll be taken to that next situation by superior arrangement. But it's vital at that time. And we see that when people leave their body, oftentimes they're bewildered because everything I thought was stable in this world is actually not. Everything I thought I owned, I actually don't own. I have to give it all back. That's a shock. And therefore, those who are transcendentalists are not entirely invested in this world. Although they may move about in the world, they may have responsibilities to fulfill, they don't become fully attached to them knowing that they can give it up at any time. They may be asked to at any time. Like here in California, because I've been through the Loma Prieta earthquake, and probably several others when I was younger, but I remember the Loma Prieta earthquake Anybody else do? Was here for that? Michael? Balaram Chandra? Natalie was there? Yeah. Bridge collapsed, you were there. Oh, you missed it by one day. Oh, okay. It could have happened in Japan also. When the ground starts moving and everything starts shaking, it's a bit disturbing because normally I think, oh, my house is permanent, I have insurance anyway, and everything will be okay. But when the ground starts shaking, everyone becomes a little bit unglued because whatever they thought was stable is not stable. And for some time, I remember after the Loma Prieta earthquake, when people were on the freeway, if they had to stop under an overpass, they'd always make sure they stopped before it or after it, but not underneath it. And then I was watching, and over a couple months, then that behavior stopped, and everyone forgot about it. And in general, everyone forgets that I'm in an unstable situation. And a transcendentalist is aware of the fact that, well, as one poet put it, Kamala Dala Jala Jivana Talamala, that I'm like a little drop of water on a lotus leaf. A lotus leaf is very waxy, and it's an interesting phenomenon to see a lotus leaf, actually. It grows out of the bottom of the pond, and it's in the water, but it never touches the water. So the water, it beads up, and it can roll off at any time. So our life is like that also. And therefore, the transcendentalist is preparing his or her consciousness for the next destination. And Bhagavad Gita teaches how to do that, how to prepare oneself for a higher destination, for the highest destination, which is to leave behind this world, which Krishna describes as being unstable from top to bottom. There's no good investment anywhere here in the material world. In fact, it's the process of making the best use of a bad bargain. And how does one do that? There are various ways in which Krishna talks in the Bhagavad Gita about how anyone can live in this world. And again, he uses an example of a lotus. He said one can live in the world and, like the lotus, be in it but not affected by it. This is what the yogis do, or the bhakti yogis. And they live in the world, they perform their duties responsibly, but at the same time, they don't become attached to their work or the fruit of their work, knowing that it doesn't belong to them. And finally, in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna advises that if you just surrender unto me, I will deliver you from all sinful reaction. The material world is a complicated place, and it's a place in which we incur debt. Just like during the holiday season, people go out shopping, and most people use a credit card. And even if they can't afford it, they spend money on a credit card. In fact, there's an average household debt that people carry, which is measured per capita, and it's in the hundreds of thousands of dollars because people have mortgages, they have all kinds of things to pay back. And nowadays, student loans, if I'm not incorrect, end up following a student for the rest of their life. Isn't it? I've heard a lot of things about the student loan process. You go to school, you pay for your education, and then you have to work the rest of the time to pay off the student loan. So this world's a world of debt, and the debt is so steep that no one can pay it off. And the result of that is that after I leave this body, I have to take another body where I have to work off the debt. This is called karma. And at the end of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityaja mam ekam sharanam vraja. In essence, he's saying, don't try to work it out yourself. Just put yourself at the mercy of the court. What do people do when they have too much debt? Like Detroit, Michigan. It's a city in the Midwest. The whole city declared bankruptcy. They've been fighting it for a while, but they realized there's no way we're going to pay this debt. So they went to the court and said, okay, we put ourselves at your mercy. We have to reorganize, and you protect us from our debtors. So those who realize that they're in a precarious situation. This is an unstable world. We can leave at any time. We're not sure of our destination. And we have so much debt we can't pay it off. Karmic debt. And therefore, Krishna says, just surrender to me, and I'll deliver you from all this debt, all this reaction to the previous karma that you've created. And that's a good deal, to put oneself at the mercy of Krishna and just say, I give up. And this is this Hare Krishna chant. We're saying, oh my Lord, please just let me engage in your service. I give up. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Several years ago, when our beloved Pujari Madhukanta Prabhu was still here at ISV, we were in Santa Cruz, and we were distributing the Bhagavad Gita to different people, and then teaching them the Hare Krishna mantra, just like the way we did the other night at Palo Alto on Friday. Charlie was there dancing. And there was a young woman with her 2 daughters, and they learned the Hare Krishna mantra, and then they said, what does it mean? And they were asking Madhukanta, and he's such a saintly person, I went over to hear what he was going to say, because I was interested. What is the meaning of this mantra, Hare Krishna? So he told them it means, I need help. So the next day when I was singing the Hare Krishna mantra, I was thinking, I need help. And in that spirit, Krishna says, you need help, just surrender to me, I'll take care of you. Now, ordinarily, if someone comes in and says, I'll take care of all your affairs, and they pull out a briefcase and just sign up here, you might think, what's the catch? What's the catch? And can he really do it? Can he really take care of all my affairs? But throughout the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna explains that he's the controller of all energies. He really can take care of all your affairs. So one who reads the Bhagavad Gita carefully and understands, at least in the beginning, theoretically, that there is a supreme controller. This is a good start. There is a supreme controller, and I'm not him. That's a good start. If we understand that, and then we start to understand there is a process through which the Supreme reveals himself to the world. And there is a way in which that comes through the scriptures, the Vedic literatures. There's a whole process for understanding God through hearing, and it gets recorded in writing so that we can hear it again and again and begin to understand it. That's the Bhagavad Gita. Everything necessary for having a successful life, both materially and spiritually, is within the Bhagavad Gita. And many millions of people know about the Bhagavad Gita. Wouldn't you say? Especially if you went to India. I would say that if you interviewed people in New Delhi on the street for several days, and you stopped people and said, have you heard of the Bhagavad Gita before? What percentage of people do you think out of 1,000 would say, yes, I've heard of the Bhagavad Gita? Percentage. Yes? Srivatsa is going to give it. Huh? Yes? Yes. He's giving 95%. Any other guesses? 100%? Okay, about 100%. The only problem is not that many people read the Bhagavad Gita. That's the problem. And so here at ISV, we're advocating that there's so much knowledge in the Bhagavad Gita that if you read it every day, the whole Bhagavad Gita, for the rest of your life, you wouldn't come to the end of it. It's so deep that you wouldn't be able to fathom the depth of the philosophy of Bhagavad Gita. Why be content to be distracted by other kinds of media presentations which are all about us when the Bhagavad Gita is available? So we're encouraging people all over Silicon Valley through classes, through internet presentations, through courses, through going to people's homes and reading with them the Bhagavad Gita, that simply by reading Bhagavad Gita, our claim is, It will solve all your problems. And if you surrender to Krishna by reading the Bhagavad Gita and just following the simple process of bhakti yoga, then he will deliver you from all sinful reaction. And there's nothing to worry about after that. And he says it himself, Masu Chaha. And it's a much better deal if you look at it than what everyone else is offering. That is, Coca-Cola, for instance, has a campaign that says, open a bottle of happiness. Now, I know enough, after being on the earth for several decades or more, that if I open a bottle of Coca-Cola, I'm not going to get happiness. But that's the claim. And there are millions of claims. And actually there are millions and millions of good causes everywhere in the world. But there's only one great cause. And that is fully utilizing the very, very short span of human life to come to full self-realization. And in the age that we live in, when people live for a short amount of time, the Bhagavad Gita is the perfect length. It's something you can carry in your hand, you can keep in your car. It fits in a drawer. You can take it out at any time. And you can actually develop a relationship with the Bhagavad Gita, which means you develop a relationship with Krishna directly, spiritually, through the Bhagavad Gita. So we're saying the only problem in the world is people don't have enough information. We have too much information, but not enough of the right information. So Bhagavad Gita is the right information. It's the kind of information that every human being needs. The millions and billions and trillions of other bits of information that are coming through the internet are not vital. But Bhagavad Gita is vital to the human cause. I may not think it's vital right now, but when I'm in a difficult situation, when I'm in despair, or when I'm about to leave this body unexpectedly or expectedly, I need the Bhagavad Gita. The other information will be superfluous, I guarantee. But the information in the Bhagavad Gita will be vital and is vital. So tonight is a night to celebrate the appearance of the Bhagavad Gita. To glorify the Bhagavad Gita, we have our Hare Krishna singers who are going to assemble right in this area in just a couple of minutes. And then we're going to also offer, in an ancient ceremony that dates back millions of years, ghee, clarified butter, into the fire of sacrifice as we sing selected verses of the Bhagavad Gita. And those of you who don't know the Bhagavad Gita, don't worry. You can just listen to the vibration, and it is purifying in and of itself. Those of you who do, it will be projected up on the screen, and you can sing along during this special sacrifice that we're about to perform. How is everyone tonight, by the way? You said great? I'm not convinced. How are you? Okay. Fantastic. Krishna-tastic. Is everyone comfortable, or do you need a little more space one way or the other? You need to move up? Wow, that's the first time that's ever happened here at ISV. Okay, we were living in a small place, and we moved into this larger place, and since that time, we haven't had to move everyone up. So why don't we see if we can... Who's organizing the crowd flow tonight? The devotee flow? Is it Sukeshwari? I saw her running around here. Okay, this is the area that the chanters are going to sit. So we may have to move everyone like this. Everyone move forward a few inches, 7.5 inches, if you can. Unless there's a pole in front of you, in which case you're not required. So we're just taking a few minutes to rearrange the seats to get ready for the recitation of the Bhagavad Gita and the fire sacrifice.
This is the one that has got all the video. This is the only thing that will be off. In all the video related services, and at the end of the day, we just turn off the services. And then there is to one switch for the right? That is not all these things, some the other machine will be done. And we are getting two more this one. The old one,
So our two Vedic pundits are taking their seats around the fire sacrifice. They are going to recite some mantras and then light the sacred fire. And during that time, we're going to hear the verses from each one of the chapters of Bhagavad Gita. 2 verses from each chapter, both in Sanskrit and the translation. Where are the Hare Krishna singers? Huh?
Maybe one in the front.
You're all here?
Prabhuji, one mic in the front for Vivek Kishori.
We need a stand if it is left.
We need a mic for you.
There, na?
Yes.
No. What together nature.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Now Srivas Pandit Prabhu will begin the ceremony.
Hare Krishna. So before we start, we can all repeat this mantra. This mantra is an invocation of purification, so that we can purify our consciousness both externally and internally for satisfying Krishna, who is the master of all the fire sacrifices. Kindly repeat after me. I'll speak slowly so everybody can repeat. In case somebody cannot, it's okay. Om Apavitra Pavitro va Sarvavasthan Gatopi va Yasmaret Pundarikaksham Sabhabhya Vyantara Suchihi Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu.
Now they're sipping water for purification.
Kindly repeat after me. Om Apavitra Pavitro va Sarvavasthan Gatopi va Yah Smaret Pundarikaksham Sabhabhya Abhyantara Suchihi Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu. Om Keshvaya Namaha Om Narayana Namaha Om Madhavaya Namaha Om Govindaya Namaha. This is the last time we repeat the same mantra. Kindly repeat. Om Apavitra Pavitro va Sarvavasthan Gatopi va Yah Smaret Pundarikaksham Sabhabhya Bhyantara Suchihi Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu. I'll just offer a few mantras and prayers, and then we'll light up the prayers. Sanat Kumaro Vatukama Deva Daya Sirshamam Pati Deva Helanat Devarshivarya Purusharchanartanat Kurmo Harirmam Nirayada Sheshataha. This means we are asking Krishna to give us strength to perform this fire sacrifice. And then Om Prajapati Vishnu Rishi Brihaspati Chandaha Sri Vishnu Devati Agni Stapane Vinyogaha Om Bhur Bhuswaha. Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Deeparchirevahi dasantaramabhyupetya Deepayate vivruta hetu samana dharma यस्ताग्रये वै च विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि. Now we offer the 5 incense or the 5 items of worship to the Lord who has appeared in the form of fire. एषदूपाग्ने समुद्भावाय नमः. हरि ओम्. एषधूपा समुद्भवाग्ने नमः. हरि ओम्. एष पुष्पा समुद्भवाग्नाय नमः. हरि ओम्. एष प्रसादं समुद्भवाग् नमः. हरि ओम्. So the next thing is we'll just offer some Vishnu Stuti, and then we'll have few Mangalacharan prayers, and then we can start chanting the Bhagavad Gita. Om Tad Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Pashyanti Surayo Diviva Chakshuratatam Vittad Viprasho Vipanvayo Jagruvam Chaha Samindate Vishnoryat Paramam Padam. Om Krishno Vai Sachitanandagana Krishnadi Purusha Krishna Purushottamaha Krishna Karmadi Moolam Krishna Saha Sarvai Karyaha Krishna Kasham Kridadisho Mukhya Prabhu Puja Krishno Nadis Tasmin Ajandantara Bahye Yan Mangalam Tallavate Kriti Am Kraturaham Yajna Swadaham Ahamaushadam Mantram Ahamevajam Ahamagnir Aham Hutam. Om Swastino Govindo Swastino Nachitananto Sno Swastino Vasudevo Vishnur Dadatu Swastino Narayano Narovai Swastina Padmanabha Purushottama Datu Swastino Vishwaksheno Vishweshwaraha Swastino Shishikesha Harir Dadatu Swastino Vainateyo Harihi Swastino Anjana Suto Hanur Bhagavato Dadatu Swasti Swasti Suvangalai Kesho Mahan Sri Krishna Sachidananda Gana Sarveshwareshwaro Dadatu. Hari Om. Kindly repeat after me. This is simple Mangalacharan prayers. We'll offer it to our spiritual master, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, and to the beautiful murtis of Sri Radha Madan Mohan. And then we can get started reading the Bhagavad Gita. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Swaha 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 Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swa Padantikam Swaha Swaha Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tvam Sajivam Sadvaitam सावधूतं परिजना सहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान सहगणा ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च स्वाहा नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांता स्वामी निति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवं गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशे तारिणे स्वाहा नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौरत्विषे नमः स्वाहा हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांता नमोस्तुते स्वाहा तप्त कांचना गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानु सुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये स्वाहा श्री नरसिंह जय नरसिंह जय नरसिंह प्रहलादेश मुखपद्मा भृंग स्वाहा So this completes the invocation for the deities and the mantras for them. And now we can start the Bhagavad Gita recitation. And after each recitation, then we'll offer oblations.
Dhritarashtra vacha dharmakshetre kurukshetre samaveta yuyutsavaha mamaka pandavaschaiva kima kurvata sanjaya.
Iti prathamodhyayah sampurnam swaha swaha.
Dhritarashtra said, O Sanjaya, after my sons and the sons of Pandu assembled in the place of pilgrimage at Kurukshetra, desiring to fight, what did they do?
Dehinosmin yatha dehe komaram yovanam jara tatha dehantara prapti dhirastatra namuyati.
As the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change.
Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Swaha. 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 Swaha.
Jagnartatkamanonyatra lokoyam karma bandanaha tadartam karma kaunteya mukta sangha samachara.
Work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be performed. Otherwise, work causes bondage in this material world. Therefore, O son of Kunti, perform your prescribed duties for his satisfaction, and in that way you will always remain free from bondage.
Swaha. 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 Swaha.
Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha duskritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge.
To deliver the pious and to annihilate the miscreants, as well as to re-establish the principles of religion, I myself appear, millennium after millennium.
Swaha. 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 Swaha.
Bhoktaram yagya tapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram suridam sarva bhutanam yadva mam shantim richyati.
A person in full consciousness of me, knowing me to be the ultimate beneficiary of all sacrifices and austerities, the supreme lord of all planets and demigods, and the benefactor and well-wisher of all living entities, attains peace from the pangs of material miseries.
Swaha. 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 Swaha.
Tapi sarvesham madgatanantaratmana shraddhavan bhajate yo mam same yukta tamo mataha.
And of all yogis, the one with great faith who always abides in me, thinks of me within himself, and renders transcendental loving service to me, he is the most intimately united with me in yoga and is the highest of all. That is my opinion.
Swaha.
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 Manushyanam sahasreshu kashid yatati siddhaye yatatam api siddhanam kaschin mam veti tatvataha.
Out of many thousands among men, one may endeavor for perfection. And of those who have achieved perfection, hardly one knows me in truth.
Swaha.
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 Swaha. Kavim Purana Manushashitaram Manoraniyam Samanusmaridyaha Sarvasya Datharam Achintya Rupam Aditya Varnam Tamasa Parastat.
One should meditate upon the Supreme Person as one who knows everything, as He who is the oldest, who is the controller, who is smaller than the smallest, who is the maintainer of everything, who is beyond all material conception, who is inconceivable, and who is always a person. He is luminous like the sun, and He is transcendental, beyond this material nature.
Swaha.
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 Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi yuktvaivam atmanam matparayanaha.
Engage your mind always in thinking of me. Become my devotee. Offer obeisances to me and worship me. Being completely absorbed in me, surely you will come to me.
Swaha.
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 Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samannitaha.
I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who perfectly know this engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts.
Swaha,
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 Tvamaksharam paramam veditavyam Tvamasya vishwasya param nidhanam Tvam avyaya shashvata dharma gopta Sanatanastvam purusho mato me.
You are the supreme primal objective. You are the ultimate resting place of all this universe. You are inexhaustible, and you are the oldest. You are the maintainer of the eternal religion, the personality of Godhead. This is my opinion.
Swaha,
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 Swaha.
Maiva mana adhatsva Mai buddhim niveshaya Nivashishyasi mayeva Ata urvam na sangshayaha.
Just fix your mind upon me, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and engage all your intelligence in me. Thus you will live in me, always, without a doubt.
Swaha,
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 Swaha.
Sarvendriya gunavasam Sarvendriya vivarchitam Asaktam sarvavrishchaiva Nirgunam gunabhoktracha.
The Super Soul is the original source of all senses. Yet he is without senses. He is unattached, although he is the maintainer of all living beings. He transcends the modes of nature, and at the same time, he is the master of all the modes of material nature.
Swaha,
Swaha,
Swaha, Swaha,
Swaha.
Mam chayo vyabhicharena Bhakti yogena sevate Sagunan samatityatam Brahma bhuyaya kalpate.
One who engages in full devotional service, unfailing in all circumstances, at one transcends the modes of material nature, and thus comes to the level of Brahman.
Swaha, Swaha, Swaha,
Sarvasya chaham vriddhi sanivishto Matasmitirjnanam apohanam cha Vedaisya sarve ahameva vedyo Vedanta krit veda vidheva chaham.
I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me come remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas, I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of the Vedanta, and I am the knower of the Vedas.
Swaha, Swaha, Swaha,
Dhambo tarpopi manascha Krodha parushameva cha Ajnanam chapi jatasya Partha sampadamasurim.
Pride, arrogance, conceit, anger, harshness, and ignorance. These qualities belong to those of demoniac nature, O son of Partha.
Swaha,
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 Om Tat Sat Iti Nirdesho Brahmanastri Vidasmitaha Brahmanastena Vedaischa Yajnascha Vihita Pura.
From the beginning of creation, the three words Om Tat Sat were used to indicate the supreme absolute truth. These three symbolic representations were used by Brahmanas while chanting the hymns of the Vedas and during sacrifices for the satisfaction of the Supreme.
Swaha,
Swaham,
Swaha,
Swaham,
Swaha,
Swaha. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mama namaskuru mamane vaisyasi satyam te pratijane priyosi me.
Always think of me. Become my devotee, worship me, and offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this because you are my very dear friend.
Swaha,
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 Swaha.
Sarva dharman parityaja
Mama ekam sharanam braja aham tam sarva papebhyo mokshayami ma suchaha.
Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reactions. Do not fear.
Swaha, Swaha, Swaha,
Om Tat Saditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Sambhade Bhagavad Gita Yajna Sampurnam Swadi Om
Swaha,
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 Swaha. We just chant one more verse, which we beg for any forgiveness for the offenses which we committed, and then we ask the fire to kind of depart to the spiritual world because he graciously appeared here in the form of fire. Please repeat after me. Mantrahinam, Kriyahinam,
Kriyahinam,
Bhaktihinam,
Bhaktihinam,
Janardana,
Janardana,
Yat Pujitam,
Yat Pujitam,
Maya Deva,
Maya Devam,
Paripurnam,
Paripurnam,
Tadastu me,
Tadastu me,
Swaha,
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 Swaha.
Swaha.
Hare Krishna. That ends the fire sacrifice. Hari Bol.
No question, the Bay Area is a diverse community.
And now if you'll direct your attention to the screen which is on the north wall, we're going to show a clip from the CBS News, which was recently taken, an interview, explaining how we're placing Bhagavad Gitas all over the Bay Area, actually all over North America and other countries as well, but we're concentrating on the Bay Area right now. Are you ready?
No question, the Bay Area is a diverse community with many people eager to share their culture and their beliefs. As Julie Watt shows us, you'll see a good example of this the next time you check into some local hotels.
When checking into a motel, there are some basic bedside standards. The nightstand, remote, alarm clock. But now there's a new addition in some 45,000 rooms nationwide. Next to the Gideon Bible, the Hindu Gita.
The Bhagavad Gita is one of those famous books in the world. It's a Sanskrit writing from India, but it's revered by the likes of Mahatma Gandhi. Dr. Martin Luther King was a big fan, Henry David Thoreau.
The Gita is essentially the Hindu Bible, and thanks to the San Jose-based Pankajanya project, these books are quickly becoming a motel staple.
Indian Americans own many of the hotels across the country, and simultaneously Americans are very much interested in Indian culture. So some of our congregation members decided that this would be a great opportunity to give this message to people all across the country in motel rooms.
One of those members, Dilip Patel, who kicked off the nonprofit project with just 20 books in his Pacifica hotel.
Within a couple of weeks, a lot of people were starting to read about it, and then we just went to another motel, and from there we just expanded like anything.
From hotel conventions to word of mouth, the Gitas are multiplying quickly. The goal? To get this Hindu holy book into 1 million motel rooms nationwide. And today, they're well on their way. 31,000 copies were ordered at a recent hotel convention alone.
We are spreading the word of peace.
Roman Patel has the Gitas stocked in all 6 of his Bay Area hotels, and he says his guests are embracing it.
They said, this is a beautiful book, and maybe can we take it, please? So we say, yes, go ahead and take it.
And while positive feedback comes from guests of all races and religions, there are some critics as well. But Vaisesika says that's a good sign.
Any endeavor that you make, there'll be detractors, but that's a sign of progress, of course.
According to the Asian American Hotel Owners Association, nearly 65% of economy hotel owners are of Indian descent, and now many of them are working together to make sure the Gita ends up in a nightstand near you. In South San Francisco, Julie Watts, CBS 5.
Books are loved by people all over the world. Not just Americans, but people in every country have a romance with books. A book is the greatest kind of boat that can carry you to distant lands, can absorb your imagination, can give you new ideas that will change your life. But Bhagavad Gita is not just a book. It is actually a vibration spoken by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That's our claim. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He's omnipotent, omniscient, and he has spoken the words of Bhagavad Gita recorded by Srila Vyasadeva, the literary incarnation of God. And our mission here at ISV is to widely spread this knowledge for the benefit of human society. Although we've made enormous technological advancement and industrial advancement over the last several decades, it's failed to actually satisfy people's hearts, souls, and minds. And one might argue that there's more anxiety in the world now than there ever has been in the history of the world. The cure for this is transcendental knowledge. As Krishna says in the 4th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, there is nothing so sublime and pure as transcendental knowledge. And one who studies it and takes it into his heart will feel great peace and satisfaction. So the greatest need in human society right now is not faster internet. It's not more connections for the internet or any of these things, although these are useful tools and we use them ourselves and we're not against them at all. We think that the content that flows through the internet and all other channels which bring information to people should actually uplift people spiritually and give them a vision to real growth in life, spiritual growth and satisfaction and happiness. So we've been on a campaign, a marathon over the last several months to distribute here in Silicon Valley at least 19,065 Bhagavad Gitas before January 4th. Now, the number you might think sounds familiar. It is. It's our address here at Latham Street. And the name of this campaign has been A Miracle on Latham Street, a marathon to distribute 19,065 Bhagavad Gitas. I'm very happy to tell you that people all over the Bay Area, as we've been going door to door, shop to shop, hotel to hotel, have been extremely favorable. And because of that, our job has been much easier. And practically, we're getting very close to our goal of distributing 19,065 Bhagavad Gitas. We just have about 500 or so to go. And tonight we thought that this would be a very auspicious time. One of the ways that we're doing this is we're allowing others who would like to participate in this program to sponsor Bhagavad Gitas. And for one case of Bhagavad Gitas which contains 16 copies of the Bhagavad Gita. That's for the hardback? And what about the softback? And 24 in the softback. Each one of these cases are going for only $108 sponsorship. And what happens when you sponsor a case of Bhagavad Gita is the next day we make a connection to our network. We have a network through our Motel Gita program, and these books get placed directly in the drawers of motels and hotels all over the Bay Area and actually all over America and Canada. It happens instantaneously because we have a network now set up so that there are agents simply waiting in various parts of the nation to place these books in, and as soon as the sponsorship comes in, they act and they put the books out. We've also started a program of putting books in prisons, and we're finding that people have a lot of time to read when they're in prison, and they're very interested in spiritual life. Actually, everyone's in prison, according to the Bhagavad Gita, but people who actually get thrown in prison realize they're in prison, so they get a lot more out of the Bhagavad Gita. They're a very receptive audience, and we're placing them there, and we're getting stacks and stacks of letters from all over the country from people who are reading the Bhagavad Gitas in motels, in hospital rooms, and in prisons, saying, "This is the most beautiful book I've ever read. This has changed my life. How can I get more? How can I practice this?" and so forth. And that's why we have this center. So after people read it, they can come, and they can also check in on the internet, because all of our programs are broadcasted throughout the internet, and everyone can join in. So now, if you'll direct your attention to the screen once again, you'll see the Give a Gita. Give the gift of Bhagavad Gita as it is, and they will be placed in motels, hotels, because of your donation. Also, if you'd like to take them yourself physically, we'll have someone carry them, put them in your trunk, or drive them by your house and give them to you. And you can take them out yourself and distribute them, because it's a great joy to pass them out to your friends and your relatives and so forth. Or if you want to take some of them home, you can do that as well. Whatever you like, our only business really is to make sure that this message goes out. And so, for $108, you can sponsor one case of Bhagavad Gitas. And there's no limit. Of course, there's no minimum, but more importantly, there's no maximum. And tonight, for those of you who would like to get in on this tonight, on the Gita Jayanti celebration during the sacrifice, we have these books that are part of the Yajna tonight, which we'll also distribute to those who sponsor. And we also have credit card machines set up all over the temple room, right here in the front, that you just slide your credit card and you can give right away in that way. So there's no impediment, and we're making it as easy as possible for those who like to participate. By the way, is there anyone who would be interested in sponsoring a case of Bhagavad Gita? I see Dilip Patel. Oh, hands are going up all over the place. So what we need is somebody else with a microphone. And when someone raises their hand, please announce their name. And then Malini will write down their name. And yeah, give it to Vrindavan Priya. Vrindavan? When devotees raise their hands, let us know who they are, and then Malini will write down their names.
Dilip Bhai Patel. 5 cases. Hare Krishna.
5 cases for Dilip Bhai Patel. Hare Krishna. And you might recognize him because he was in the movie. He actually started, along with Mayapur Vihari Prabhu, the Motel Gita program, which now, by the way, has placed nearly 200,000 Bhagavad Gitas in motel rooms at this very moment. Okay.
So, Vaish Prabhu?
Yes.
Whoever sponsors more than 3 cases will have the one from the altar signed by you, give it to the donors.
Okay,
so that's
fair enough.
3 cases. 4 cases. Mataji at the back. Sorry, I don't recognize your name. Please. From Chaitanya and Adya. How many cases? 1 case.
Haribo! Thank you very much.
Are you serious?
Yes, Mataji. And your name? Deepa Mataji. Thank you.
Haribo! Thank you very much, Deepa.
There's one here. Yes, Rohini. How many? One case, Rohini.
And also, one more thing. Hansapriya Mataji kindly said those who even sponsor one case, they will get the outside Gita, which will be also signed by Vaisesika Prabhu. Today's special day. Please, even don't hesitate. You get one inside, another one you get Lotus Feet of Krishna's, one Bhagavad Gita.
Prabhuji at the back. 2 cases, and your name? On behalf of your kids. Their names? Shruti and Tanvi. Hare Krishna. 2 cases. Yes, Prabhu. Your name? Huh? Dayakar. And how many cases? 1 case. 1 case for Dayakar, Prabhu. 1 case. And your name? Vasudevan Prabhu. Hare Krishna. There's one Mataji at the back. From Ganesh and Sadhana, 1 case. Haribol.
Haribo!
There's one more. Abhi and? Abhijit and Akshaj. 1 case. Haribol.
Haribo!
Those who are sponsoring, please do remember to collect a Gita from the altar and have it signed by Vaisesika Prabhu. Abhijit and Akshaj. Yes, I see a couple of hands here. Anil Prabhu. How many? Balram. From Abhay and Balram, 1 case of... From their piggy bag. Wow, that's something. Yes, Prabhu. 1 for Anushka and Aditya.
Haribo!
Surabhi. 1 case, also from a piggy bag? Okay. Okay, 1 case for Surabhi. Haribo.
Jai Surabhi!
Shraddha Mataji?
Okay. 25 cases.
25 cases!
You'll notice on the screen up here, we're listing the names as they come in. This is what 1 case of softbound Gitas looks like. This has 24 in the case.
Bhagwati Mataji. 3 cases of softbound. Bhagwati Mataji.
Haribo!
Remember, there are limited number of books on the altar, so now is the time. Krishna.
So we'll count down. And when I get down to 0, then the yajna will be over. So to stop the countdown, you can just raise your hand, and then we'll start over. Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2, Krishna 1, Krishna .5.
Haribol. Yes, Prabhu. 5? 1? Okay. On behalf of your kids, please tell us their names. Aprameya and Anamay. Aprameya and Anamay. 1 case.
Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4.
Yes.
Shreya.
Shreya, how many?
1.
1 case for Shreya.
Jai Shreya! Haribo. Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2.
One case, mom approved.
A mom approved case. Haribo.
Vrindavan and Gita Priya will keep you for the end, okay? When everybody is done, we need
bring a note from your mom.
Yeah.
Krishna 9, Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2, Krishna 1, Krishna point 5, Krishna point 25.
Malini Mataji. So Gita Priya's is authentic, approved. How many? Okay, mom says 4, so Gita Priya says 4. She's
Haribo! Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2, Krishna 1, Krishna point 5, Krishna point 25, Krishna point 025.
Kameshwari Mataji. For Advaita. 5 cases for Advaita.
Haribo! Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2, Krishna 1, Krishna point 5, Krishna point 05, Krishna point 25.
Okay. Kumari Lila Mataji. 2 cases and Chitra Mataji. 1 case, 1 case. Hare Krishna.
Haribo!
Vitthal Prabhu. Vrinda for Vrinda, 1 case.
Haribo! Krishna 10, Krishna 9.
Mataji. 1 case soft. And your name? Jolly Mataji.
Haribo! Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2, Krishna 1, Krishna point 5, Krishna point 25, Krishna point 025, Krishna point...
Vrindavan's got approved. How many?
One for my cousin and one for... That's all.
Okay. 1 for his cousin.
Haribo! Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2, Krishna 1, Krishna point 5, Krishna point 25.
Damodar Prabhu. 5 for Okay, for those who are online, we would like to give a telephone number where you can call in or text if you want to make a pledge tonight. The number is 408-515-5292. I repeat it once again, 408-515-5292. And I saw a few newcomers coming in just after the fire sacrifice was done, so maybe we could have few words to explain what we are doing here tonight.
We're celebrating the appearance of Bhagavad Gita. That is the day that Krishna spoke the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna at Kurukshetra, was this month. And all month long we're having a special celebration of that. We had a fire yajna during which we sang the key verses from each verse of the Bhagavad Gita and offered oblations into the sacred fire. We have also showed a movie from Channel 5 CBS News, which showed our program of placing Bhagavad Gitas in motels and hotels all over the Bay Area. To date, we've placed 200,000 Bhagavad Gitas, and now we're having a pledge drive for those who would like to donate for Bhagavad Gitas. And devotees are raising their hand to sponsor. 1 case of Bhagavad Gitas is $108. And for each case sponsored, you get one of these Bhagavad Gitas from the altar. And for every 3 cases, one from the lotus feet of Krishna. And we welcome you to ISKCON of Silicon Valley. Just after this, we're going to be having a Artik ceremony, and we'll be having a feast prasadam for everybody. And we thank you very much for coming. And now we're coming close to the last countdown. And we're going to have a distribution of awards for the Bhagavad Gita champions, because the children just had a competition a week ago, and we have awards to pass out. So we're running short on time, so those of you who would like to sponsor for Bhagavad Gitas, we're coming to a very near close. Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2, Krishna 1, Krishna .5, Krishna .05.
We have a couple of hands going up. There's also one from online. Avantika, is that approved? It's for your brother? One case? Okay, one case for Avantika's
One for
brother.
Suraj. Haribol!
Okay, one case from online pledge. It's, I think, from Sujana Dasi.
Oh, and Maharaj Das. Sujana and Maharaj Das. Thank you very much for sponsoring tonight. Hare Krishna. In Visalia, California. Thank you very much. Glad to have you with us tonight. Our obeisances.
She's an adult. She can do it. Yes, okay. One case.
Priya Kishori. One case. Haribo! And for Sujana and Maharaj Das. Haribo!
The number online, for online viewers, the number that you can text in is 408-515-5292. 408-515-5292.
And everyone who's in the back can move up. If everyone can move up a little bit, now that the fire sacrifice is finished, we have a large space in the middle. And just give some extra room to the devotees in the back. And now we're going to go in our semi-last round. Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2, Krishna 1, Krishna .5, Krishna .05, Krishna point...
Rajesh? Can you raise your hand? For Arab, from Rajesh Prabhu.
Haribol!
One case, Haribol.
Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2, Krishna 1, Krishna .5, Krishna .05, Krishna .025, Krishna...
Shama? Shraddha Mataji. Shama is here. Is his approved? Vanamali Mataji. Shama is here. Is approved. One case for Shama.
Good work, Sham. Krishna.
Govind Charan Prabhu. 10 cases.
Haribo! 10 cases. Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2, Krishna 1, Krishna .5, Krishna .05, Krishna .005, Krishna .25, Krishna .025.
Shraddha Mataji.
25.
25. Did we hear that right? 25?
25 cases.
25 cases. Shraddha Mataji.
Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2, Krishna 1, Krishna .05, Krishna .005, Krishna .25, Krishna .025.
Selva Prabhu. Selva Prabhu for his kids. 1 case of Bhagavad Gita. Last few calls.
Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2, Krishna 1, Krishna .025.
1 case for Govinda Varshne Prabhu's brother-in-law. Haribol.
Haribol! Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2, Krishna 1, Krishna .5, Krishna .05, Krishna .25, Krishna .
1 case from Rajesh Prabhu for Avantika. Okay.
Last call. Krishna 10, Krishna 9, Krishna 8, Krishna 7, Krishna 6, Krishna 5, Krishna 4, Krishna 3, Krishna 2, Krishna 1, Krishna .5, Krishna .05, Krishna .25, Krishna .025.
And there's one more. 1 case for your brother, and his name is Adyan. 1 case for Adyan.
Haribo! Who else for the last round? This is it. Anyone else? So all of you who have sponsored Gitas tonight, you can also retrieve a Bhagavad Gita. There'll be a devotee here passing out the ones from the front altar, and those who've given 3 or more cases will be given a Bhagavad Gita right from Lord Krishna's altar. And we thank you very much for participating in this yajna. Actually, our hard-earned money is a token. Krishna wants our whole life and heart. But when we give something to spread the message of spiritual knowledge all over the world, it is the best charity that can be done, because one's life can be completely rectified and changed, and one can help oneself by going back home, back to Godhead, by having knowledge. This is the power of transcendental knowledge. So thank you very much, everyone, for participating in this historic event and helping us move towards the goal of placing 1 million Bhagavad Gitas in motel rooms nationwide. Hare Krishna. A little bit more for all the donors. One more round of applause. Thank you very much. And now we have some awards to pass out for children who have memorized the Bhagavad Gita. And our school teachers will come up here and pass out the awards to the kids. Right after that, we'll have Kirtan and Prasadam. Hare Krishna. These ones.
Hare Krishna. Welcome you all for today's Gita Jayanti festival. This is actually my most favorite part, and also the children's. Like my son also participated in the Gita Champions contest, which was held last week to commemorate the Gita Jayanti festival. This was our second year doing the Gita Champions Festival, Gita Champions contest. This year we had variety of contests. We had essay writing, speech, quiz, recitation, and Gita coloring. And I would like to appreciate all the kids who participated in this contest, because it's not very easy to read the Bhagavad Gita, comprehend, and also present it at such a young age, in front of a huge audience. So, and also, we would like to actually thank all the parents who have actually taken their time and have encouraged the children and also taught them, helped them prepare for this contest. All of them did a wonderful job, and we are almost getting ready to distribute the awards. So since we don't have so much time, we are going to be giving away the certificates and trophies only to winners. And for all the other participants, we will be giving the certificates and medals just after Arati in one of our Sunday school rooms. So right now we'll be distributing the trophies only for the winners for the various contests. We would like to request Vaisesika Prabhu to kindly come here and hand over the trophies to our children. We would like to start with the speech contest. There were 3 age groups, different age groups who participated in this contest, 6 to 9 years, 9 to 12 years, and 12 to 15 years. We gave each group 3 topics. They had to choose from one topic and they had to present it. For age group 6 to 9, the second place goes to Advaita Alluri. The first place goes to Vrindavan Sundar. Age group 9 to 12 years. The third place goes to Srivatsa Puranam. Okay, then. The second place goes to Avantika Sharma. And the first place goes to Surbhi Bhatt. Next, the quiz contest, age group 6 to 9 years. There were 2 teams who participated. The team which won the prize, I would like to call the participants, the winners. First place goes to Team Krishna, Vrindavan, Advaita, Alluri, and Abhay Behera. Can you all come together and receive your trophies? Okay, I'm sorry, they were Team Balaram. Is Abhay here? Nine to 12 years, the winners for the quiz contest are Srivatsa Puranam, Avantika Sharma, and Surbhi Bhatt. (12 to 15 years), The winners for the quiz contest are Mahalakshmi and Lakshmi Durga. Quiz. For 12 to 15 years, for the speech contest, the first place goes to Mahalakshmi. So you can collect that. Recitation contest. The children recited from the 8th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. It was pretty tough, but all our children performed so well. And many of the older devotees, the adults, were saying that, you know, they were kind of feeling very bad that they were not able to memorize the shlokas, and these children were actually doing a very good job. So before I announce the results, I would like to give a big round of applause to all the children who participated in the recitation contest. The judges were telling it was a very tough, they had a very tough time judging. So for 3 to 6 years of age group, the third place goes to Dhruti Vaghela. Second place goes to Radhika Iyer. First place goes to Anaga Purushothaman. Age group 6 to 9 years. Third place goes to Amol Rama. And the second place is actually shared between the sisters, Srijanya Srinivasan and Srijita Srinivasan. First place goes to Arjun Dasari. Age group 9 to 12 years. The third place goes to Shweka Shivakumar. Second place goes to Avantika Sharma. And the first place goes to Balram Behra. Next, Gita essay writing contest, age group 6 to 9 years. The third place goes to Advait, the older Advait. I don't know his last name. Selva Prabhu's son. Second place goes to Balram Behra. And the first place goes to Advaita Alluri. Age group 10 to 11 years. The third place goes to Srivatsa Puranam. Second place goes to Surbhi Bhatt. And first place goes to Shweka Shivkumar. (12 to 14 years). Third place goes to Mahalakshmi. Second place goes to Dhruv Tumala. And the first place goes to Yash Doshi. Next, Gita coloring contest, 3 to 6 years. The third place goes to Pragya Rama. Second place goes to Gita Priya Mantati. The first place goes to Anaga Purushothaman. (6 to 9 years). The third place goes to Madhav Varshne. Third, yeah. Second place is shared between Arjuna Dasari and Srijita Srinivasan. And the first place goes to Advaita Alluri. With this, we come to the end of giving away the awards for all the winners. We do, as I mentioned earlier, we do have medals and certificates for all the participants of different contests, which we will be giving out just after the Arati in our Vedic Academy classroom. And also, we would like to, express a sincere gratitude to all the devotees who helped us, who supported us in actually organizing this contest. We would look forward to having more children participating next year, and we also would like to thank Vaisesika Prabhu for handing out the trophies today.
And for Vishaka Leela and Sukeshwari and all the teachers at the Vedic Academy, let's have a rousing round of applause. They're providing an invaluable service to the children all over Silicon Valley. It's open to everyone. And there's so much to learn in the Vedic arts and values and Bhagavad Gita. And they're teaching with amazing grace and expertise. And we thank you very, very much for your stellar efforts. Thank you very much. One more time. Vedic Academy. Okay. Now we're going to have some more chanting of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And the way we'll organize this is we're going to all stand up in just a minute, and we'll take all the seats, and we have a place that they get piled in the very back, in the north back corner. And then we can stand up in front of the altar, and we're going to be singing the Artik ceremony song. And all the women can migrate to this side and all the men on that side, and then we'll sing to our heart's content. Thank you very much, everybody, and welcome to everyone here who's here for the first time. We'll have a couple more announcements to welcome you just afterwards briefly. Thank you. Hare 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 Ram. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Shatarine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Tell them to put up the Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. 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 Radha Ramana Hare, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya Gopala Jaya Jaya. Govinda 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 Govinda. Govinda 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 Govinda. Gopala 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 Gopala. Gopala 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 Gopala. Govinda Gopala Govinda Gopala. Gopala Govinda Gopala Govinda. Govinda 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 Govinda. Hey, Govinda 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 Govinda. 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 Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari Govinda Jaya Jaya. Nitai Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitai Gaura Hari Bo. Nitai Gaura Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Nitai Gaura Hari Bo. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Go Premanande! Shri Harinam Sankirtan ki, Shri Harinam Mantra ki, Shri Harinam Prabhu ki. Go Premanande! Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivraj Gacharya Stotarishta Shishimad Bhai Charanad Vinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivraj Gacharya Stotarishta Shishimad Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj ki. Ananta Gaudiya Vaishnava ki. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki. Prem Gaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki. Sri Sri Radha Krishna Gogopinath Shamakund Radhakund Giri Govardhan ki. Shri Vrindavan Dham ki. Shri Mayapur Navadip Dham ki. Tulsi Devi Bhakti Devi ki. Jamuna Devi Ganga Devi ki. Samba Beta Bhakta Vrinda ki. Shri Gita Jayanti ki. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. All glorious assembled devotees. Go Premanande! Wait.
Then where did you win the prizes for distributing?
Namaste Narasingaya. Namaste Narasingaya. Praladhalad dadaine. Praladhalad dadaine. Hiranyakashipurvakshaha. Hiranyakashi purvakshaha. Shrilatanka nakalaye. Shrilatanka nakalaye. Ito narsimho parato narsimho. Ito narsimho parato narsimho. Yato yato yami tato narsimho. Yato yato yami tato narsimho. Bahir narsimho hrudaye narsimho. Bahir narsimho hrudaye narsimho. Narasingamadim sharanam prapade. Singamadim sharanam prapade. Tava kara kamalavare. Naka adbhuta shringa. Dalita hiranyakashipu. Tanubhenga Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Kara Kamalavare Naka Adbhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubhenga Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Tava kara kamalavare Naka adbhuta shringa Dalita hiranyakashipu Tanubhenga Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Vakara Kamalavare Naka Adbhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Narsingadev Jaya 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 Prahlad Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Lakshmi Narahari Jaya Lakshmi Narahari Jaya Lakshmi Narahari Jaya Lakshmi Narahari Lakshmi Narahari Jaya Lakshmi Narahari Jaya Lakshmi Narahari Jaya Lakshmi Narahari Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Jaya Guru Deva 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 Srila Guru Deva Nitai Gaura Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Nitai Gaura Hari Bo Nitai Gaura Hari Bo Hari Bo Hari Bo Nitai Gaura Hari Bo
श्री श्री लक्ष्मी नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय। श्री श्री राधा मदन मोहन जी की जय। श्रीमान महाप्रभु की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की। Hare Krishna. We are very happy to see a very big turnout today. It's probably the biggest turnout in recent times on a Sunday feast program, all in celebration of the Gita Jayanti festival here at ISKCON of Silicon Valley. Thank you all for being here tonight, and especially a big thank you for all our sponsors tonight for sponsoring multiple number of cases of the Bhagavad Gita. Hare Krishna. Let's hear for the... In all, we got sponsorships for about 117 cases of Bhagavad Gita tonight. That's a lot, and it's because of all of your enthusiastic participation, and this is a historic moment in the for ISV, because so many Gitas will be dispatched very soon to various mortals, prisons, hospitals, libraries, where people will read and derive great benefit from this transcendental literature. And because of our enthusiastic participation, the Sukriti will come back to us, and we will advance very rapidly in our own spiritual lives. So thank you all once again for being here tonight, and for all our sponsors for their generous donations. Before the evening is over, we encourage all our sponsors to satisfy their pledges just tonight, so that later, if we procrastinate, we might even forget about our pledge. So we have these very nice devices installed, at least 2 of them in our temple, and you can just swipe your credit card through and make a signature, and it's very fast and easy. It takes about 30 seconds to finish the transaction. So we encourage all our sponsors to make the payment tonight so that we don't forget and you don't forget, and it's all done. Thank you. We have a sponsor for tonight's feast. The sponsor is Shikhanjali Mataji. She is sponsoring on the occasion of the second birthday of her son Anay Krishna. Are they here tonight? Probably not. No kartals, please. But we will nevertheless wish them the very best by chanting once the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Are they here? Oh, they are here. So where are they? Raise your hands. Oh, that's it. Okay. Sorry. Please come up. Thank you very much for sponsoring tonight's feast. On your behalf, we'll be serving prasadam to all the assembled Vaishnavas, and all best wishes to you, your family and your son. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Haribo. These are Mangalarti sweets offered to the Lordships this morning, so that's your return gift. We do see that we have a lot of newcomers tonight, and we're very happy to have you here, and we'd like to give you a warm welcome. If you could kindly raise your hands so that we can identify by the face. Too many for a brief introduction, but let's give them a round of applause. Please do come again. If you have any feedback for us, do not hesitate to let us know. And we have welcome gifts for you right outside when you step out to take prasadam. Please do not forget to take one. To welcome all our newcomers, let's chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. A big feast has been cooked tonight. We are also observing the birthday of our dear Akrurnath Prabhu. There's a big list of cooks. I cannot go through each one of them, but the effort was led by Urmi Mataji, and she had several helpers tonight. So let's give them a round of applause for all our cooks. Last but not the least, we request volunteers to help clean the temple after the prasadam is served. If you're interested in helping out tonight, please come and see me after honoring prasadam. Is there anything else for tonight? That's all. And we will now be serving prasadam outside. Yes, Malini Mataji has something quick to say.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
There is one more case sponsored and distributed by Raseshwari Leela Mataji on behalf of Nima and Nitai.
On behalf of Nima and Nitai. Thank you very much. So we'll sing prasadam prayers, and then we'll step out and take our plates from outside, and we can come back in and sit down comfortably and honor prasadam. Thank you all once again. Hare Krishna.
Hare. If you'll direct your attention to the screen up on the right, we're going to sing some special prayers before we take prasadam. And if you don't know the words, you can follow along on the screen or just listen. They're very beautiful glorification of Krishna prasadam. Sharira vijaja jodendriya tahika Jipe pele vish saghare Dharma jeji payati Loba moe sudurmati Take jeta patita samsare Krishna bola doyamoy Kori Bale Jiva Jai Shaprasad Anati Loba Shayanamrita Pao Radha Krishna Guna Gao Preme Dako Shri Chaitanya Nitai Preme Dako Shri Chaitanya Nitai. Second two at the bottom. Ma Prashade Govinde Nama Brahmani Vaishnave Sapa Punyavatam Rajan Vishwaso Navajaya Te Prasade Sarvatukanam Mahandirasyopajayate Prasana Chetasu Yashu Buddhi Paryavatishtete Bhagavat Shri Mahaprashadaki Go Premanande Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Tai Gaura Hari Bol. Priya Kishori Harmonium. Vrindavan on Madanga. For the Hare Krishna singers. The Hare Krishna dancers. Go Premanande. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol. Please come take prasadam. Okay, those who have sponsored Bhagavad Gitas tonight can come over on this side. Bali Mardan will stand up here. He'll direct you to take your own personal copy of Bhagavad Gita from the Yajna tonight. Right over in the southwest corner of the temple room. 4 more?